Ladies and gentlemen, it is the most wonderful time of the year because it is Tuesdays, and Tuesdays mean taco. No, dude, that's not why. No. It is the most wonderful time of the year because, as you can see, we've got a Christmas tree up. I'm wearing a reindeer shirt, and it is Chris. No, dude, no, that's not what we're talking about. It's the most wonderful time of the year because it's an update for Call of Duty today. Yeah. That happens every week. Who cares? It's making people excited. It's Tuesday. Update time. So that is right. It is Tuesday, update day, and we got an update for Black Ops Cold War, Warzone, and Modern Warfare, one of which is getting a little bit festive, which we'll dive into in a little bit. Before we dive in, though, I just wanted to say, first of all, thank you. Yesterday in my video, I put in that we were getting closer and closer to 1 million subscribers. Yesterday, we were 10,000 away. Today, we're under 8,000 away from 1 million subscribers. So if you watch my videos, aren't subscribed yet, it'd be a perfect time to do so. I would love to hit it before the new year. So if you would like that, it'd be a nice Christmas present, you know, just clicking that button. It'd be swell. Anyway, today we got a big update. We've got a new playlist, we've got some changes, we've got new store items and everything in between, and a little bit of a festive update for Warzone. Just a little bit of a festive update for Warzone. So that's what we're going to be diving in today. Hopefully you guys enjoy, but without further ado, let's dive into the update. So we're going to be starting out with Black Ops Cold War and then move into Warzone and Modern Warfare afterwards. If you're interested in just one of those games, like just Warzone, there'll be timestamps down in the description. They should also be on the timeline on YouTube as well. But starting out with the playlist update for Cold War. So if you didn't know, yesterday daily challenges were added into the game. So basically, for example, get 25 kills with melee weapons and that'll give you 2,500 XP. I think this has potential. I really think it's cool that it's right on a menu here, but there needs to be other types of rewards other than just XP for completing these. At some point, you're just not going to care about XP anymore, and they're basically pointless. So, like, I don't know exactly what they could give for these. Maybe prestige keys or something like that for more difficult challenges, but I don't know. Just the whole XP reward thing isn't really my cup of tea. Now, after this, as far as playlists go, you got the Fire Team Dirty Bomb. You have the Nuketown Holiday 24/7. That's there from last week. The new one this week is Face Off. So this is 3v3 gunfight with respawn mode. So, like, team deathmatch, domination, that kind of thing on the really small maps. After this, Prop Hunt is staying around for another week. Gunfight is still here, not a tournament, just regular gunfight. And then the final new playlist this week, the one that a lot of people were asking for, is Raid 24/7. This map is awesome. I'm really glad that they added a 24/7 playlist with it. Some people thought that they were going to do a Christmas version of the map that wasn't leaked or anything, so it's just normal Raid 24/7. So if you enjoy that map, you will enjoy this. Now the other thing is, you're going to notice down in the bottom right hand corner there is that there's a new icon. It's not double XP, it's not double weapon XP, but it's actually double battle pass earn rate. So you earn tiers twice as fast. Essentially, you earn tiers simply by the amount of time you play. So this speeds it up doubly. So if you really are going to struggle to level up your battle pass, make sure you're playing a lot over the next little while. In case you're wondering, that starts today, the 22nd, and goes until the 28th at 10 a.m. Pacific time. So between that times, make sure you're playing as much as you can. Now, for Cold War, there was actually full patch notes released today, but they're pretty weak patch notes, if I'm being honest. The main things that you probably want to know is, first of all, in Prop Hunt, if you've been playing that, they've increased the whistle time from 20 seconds to 30 seconds, so that makes it a little bit easier on the actual props, a little bit more difficult on the actual players. After this, they closed an exploit where field upgrades could be planted out of bounds, so outside of the map. That is now fixed. And then with your combat record, they fixed some stuff with the M79. That's basically all that's in the patch notes aside from the playlist update. Now, as far as store items go, I could be wrong on this one, but I think everything that's new was added on Friday. So first of all, we have the Beyond the Grave bundle. This is with a new skin for Baker, which I actually really like the look of the skin. I think they did a pretty good job on it. Also, a SMG Bravo blueprint, aka I believe this is the Milano. Pretty straightforward. The other two are actually not featured bundles, but the Operators and Identity. So this one is for Park, and this one is kind of like a pilot skin with a vehicle skin as well with it, and a finishing move as well, which I always like to see in bundles. And as far as the price of this one, for 1,100 COD points with an operator and a finishing move, actually a pretty good price. And then the heavy cover, this one is just simply a blueprint. If you're into blueprints, you might be interested in that. But all in all, pretty lackluster store update. And like I said, I think the 3 of those were added on Friday, but you can correct me down in the comments if I'm wrong. So moving over to Warzone, the first thing you're going to notice is things are starting to look a little bit festive here. So in Battle Royale, this is on Verdansk, we have solos, duos, trios, quads, and based off of the background image, you would assume that we were getting some sort of winter map, especially on Rebirth, since that's what you're seeing in the background here. Now, we have Rebirth, Resurgence, trios, and this is the same that it was the previous couple weeks here. It's just trios, it's not normal Battle Royale, it's the respawn mode like we saw. As long as you have a teammate alive, you can keep respawning. Nothing different there, no normal Battle Royale for that. And you'd think that there was a winter map update on it based off of the background. There's not. There's not. I don't know what else to tell you. After this, we also have Plunder Blood Money. This is the new playlist this week, if you can even call it new at this point. In case you're wondering, as far as challenges go, there are no new intel missions. I don't know what they're doing for this. As you can see, Season 6 is at the bottom. I don't know if they're going to be adding like a new section with Season 1, or if these are even going to continue in the future. I guess we'll have to wait and see. Now, the Warzone store is actually exactly the same as the Black Ops Cold War store. Once again, everything I think was added on Friday. So it is possible we do get a store update this Friday, but I guess for that, we'll have to wait and see. Moving over to Modern Warfare multiplayer, more of the same. We do have 2 new playlists though. So Ground War Gunfight, 3v3 Gunfight, Knives Only, all things we've experienced before. Underneath this is I Have Rust Issues, which is oddly 4v4 Mosh Pit on Rust. I don't know why it's not 6v6 or 5v5. They went 4v4. Very odd here. And then, of course, we've got Bare Bones Objective Mosh Pit. So this is Bare Bones, the same sort of thing we've seen before. And then Mosh Pit with various different game modes. Basically, in case you're wondering, this is no field upgrades or perks or kill streaks. It's just weapon versus weapon, as basic as the game gets. And, of course, as you can see in the background here, we also have the same sort of winter-themed prison area from the Rebirth map as well here. Then as far as the multiplayer or Modern Warfare store goes, this hasn't been updated in like 3 weeks. Now, the weird part about this, and we talked about this yesterday, is that there is stuff coming to this store. Like, we know Soap is coming. He has been fully leaked. His character model's in there. There's also another character, Sparks, that's been leaked as well. But we haven't had anything new added to this in like 3 weeks. So it's going to be really interested to see if it's implemented in this store or the Black Ops store once it actually comes out. I guess we'll have to wait and see, but all in all, it's strange. So aside from like the festive screen in Warzone, I have to say pretty lame update this week. Mainly just a playlist update, a few little things here or there. And you may be wondering why it's such a small update. I believe at this point, most of the devs, whether that be Activision, Infinity Ward, or Treyarch, are probably on Christmas break, and they're probably going to be on Christmas break until like the first week of January. So what's that? January 4th. So basically the next week is probably going to be a pretty lame update as well. And then maybe the 5th or maybe even to the week after that is when we're going to start to get some good stuff like Soap McTavish being added into Modern Warfare and Warzone and things along those lines. So I would expect some pretty lame updates over the next coming weeks. But as for now, this is what we can expect. This is what we have. Let me know what you think of it down in the comments, and fingers crossed for some bigger updates. But as always, if you enjoyed this video, it's always appreciated if you hit that like button. If you're new to the channel, like what you see, want to stay up to date on all my videos, and want to help me on the road to 1 million subscribers, be sure to hit that subscribe button. Let me know what you think of it down in the comments. And as always, I hope you enjoyed the video. And until next time, peace out.
We are reaching for